Hello, hello, hello. Lizzabitty is back. Now, yes, this title is interesting. Too many mandates and not enough common sense. But before we get into that, we're going to talk about this mess with Balenciaga. So, for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, please, if there's 9 people here, let's have 9 likes. If there's 4 people here, let's have 4 likes. Please give us that much respect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So in my previous stream, I did a few current events, something that I'm just testing out here to engage and have discussion with my viewing audience. Okay, and so I put up a current event about cultural appropriation. I'm going to put it on the screen again and show you all about the debauchery that is going on with these people. Okay, so let's start here. Balenciaga, as you can see on your screen, Balenciaga is selling this bag, and they're calling it the Barbie's Large East West Shoppers Bag in blue, and it is $2,090. And Keke Palmer is walking around with this bag. When we all know that these bags have been on Mama Alkebulon forever. They were there long before I ever set foot 20 plus years ago. And so now they have decided to come back and take things from the motherland and sell them at an absorbent price that is not going to be filtered down to all of my continental Africans. I've seen this bag in many countries on the continent. Many. They're everywhere. And here's what's interesting too about these bags. The times that I've traveled, even leaving from the States going to the continent, you see people with those bags with their luggage in there. I'm going to give you a prime example. I don't follow her, but it came up in my suggested videos. Jules on the Run recently left the U.S. to go to Tanzania. She had those bags. She called them, it was a thumbnail, I think it was. Did she call it African luggage or something she said to that effect? My point being, even with her, that bag was out before Balenciaga even put this on their website. And dumb black celebrities are paying for that. Now, I just wonder, when was the last time Keke Palmer set foot on the continent to see that Africans have been carrying this, and you went and paid $2,090 for this damn bag? See, this is why when you think about Neely Fuller and Malcolm X, okay? When you think about things that they have said as it pertains to black culture and what WS does in regards to black culture and how they make all of the millions off the sweat of our backs, and we do nothing. We do nothing. But we want to show folks that we can walk around with that. And I'm going to be very candid with you before I go into these comments. I have all kinds of these designer handbags. All kinds. All kinds. Yeah. But let me tell you what I am most proud of. And I have not had, they're all old. Let me say that. They're all old. I had to preface that so y'all won't think that I'm going out here like yesterday buying these bags. What I have to preface this by saying is what I am most proud of is all the nice handbags that I have that were made by melanated folks. And if Ebony, my sister Ebony, is still in here, I hope she came back to join us. She and I are sisters in a situation of a black-owned business, and this black-owned business now creates handbags. We get first dibs on everything they put out. Everything. They make handbags now. I got a closet full of handbags that I'm probably never going to be able to carry. I'm going to end up giving this crap away. I already know this what I'm going to end up doing. I can go in here and pull these bags out now. All black-owned bags. Remember I said, and I've said this numerous times, you should be having 5 black-owned businesses in constant rotation in your repertoire. Like a song, like a radio tune. This particular brand is one of mine. This particular brand is one of mine. They get goo gobs of money from me. Goo gobs. But I'm saying that to say this. What this particular owner doesn't do is to take from let me say this. I have not witnessed it yet. Now, the first time I see it, I'm going to be done with you. I'm done. I'm going to be done. I have not seen her culturally appropriate from indigenous continental Africans. If you recall, I made a video about them calling you the coolest monkey in the group. I made a video about them. That was with H&M. I made one. I want to say that that was Dolce & Gabbana. That had the thing and it looked like they were in blackface. It was like a face mask. All of this. I also told you about Fiel. I got stuff by this woman. But no one was even thinking about her outside of her regular customers, i.e. myself. And others, I'm not her only customer, but others who were, let's say, repeat customers who've been buying her stuff. But you all saw the stars went and started wearing her stuff, and then y'all go and sell this woman out. Now, I want her to win. I want all the black businesses to win. But what that shows you is how sick we are. This is why Neely Fuller, as well as I said, Malcolm X talks about, and y'all know I love Malcolm. Stop falling up behind these entertainers. My purchases are not predicated on famous people. If I walk into a store, if I see something that I like, I'm going to buy it. I don't wait around to get on social media like that and say, ooh, oh yeah, let me go get that. That's not my testimony. But a lot of us are. Because this goes back to us even like an identity politics. The minute one of these superstars starts speaking out towards a certain whatever, you folks get so excited about mess. And here's what's interesting. We got something that's going on right now with the current fool in chief. Okay? I give these people all kind of names, and that's his new name. The fool in chief that is mandating all these other federal offices to say you got to do X, Y, and Z as it pertains to your person. You being a private citizen. And what do I see? I see more mess coming up on my YouTube timeline about some stuff with lead attorney and Tasha K and just mess. When I talk about collectivism and being unified and synced as one, this is why we can't get anywhere. See, because black folks like a bunch of foolery. And I've said to you, there's nothing wrong with having fun, but there's a time and a place for everything. We should be enlightening each other, talking about in the background how we can come together, talking about how I can help you get to the bag. I don't come on here and do a lot of promoting of ways that other secondary incomes and things on how I make money. One, I'm not a financial advisor, and I know how you folk are. The first time you lose $5, notice I said five. I didn't even say 20,000. I said five. You're gonna say what Lizzabitty said, and even though I want all the smoke, I will cuss you from here to hell. Yeah. But there is a gentleman here on YouTube. If my brother wasn't so busy, I would have him on the channel. But he's not on YouTube a lot at all. You can go, and when I tell you his name, you go to his channel, you're gonna see exactly that. He's a businessman. This man has increased my personal net worth since I started fooling with him. Whatever happened to common sense is his channel. And he is a young brother, an enlightened brother, who is about getting his people in position so that they are not on the last leg of the new dimension of making money. Like we lost out during the .com bubble. Because a lot of us lost out. People in my age group, our parents lost out. We were kids when they were going on, and we lost out. We lost out. I am in his academy. I am learning a new trade. And I've told you, I have switched careers 3 times. I'm learning something new. I'm learning something new because of this young brother, as well as stacking my paper because he's making me a boatload of money. I'm saying that to say this. We are not being collective with one another, or you will not support someone who is really about the business. But you continue to let cancers plague your personal communities because you folks don't want to do anything. You continue to let cancers plague your local community without doing anything about it. We are complicit to our own demise, and we don't even know it. And these folk around here buying mess from Balenciaga that continental Africans have been carrying. They were carrying this stuff long before I set foot on the continent 20 plus years ago. And you got these black folks going to buy this mess. That's why you can't follow them. Use them for what they are. They are only for entertainment, and that's it. Don't follow behind these folks. 99.4%. I'm only going to give them 0.6%. 99.4% of them are not to your benefit, but to your detriment. Because anybody following up behind Barack Obama, baby, that's all I need. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Yeah. So let's get to it. I'm going to read some of these comments because y'all been commenting. I'm going to drop the link if you want. Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button. I'm going to drop the link in here and I'm going to start reading some of these comments. You have to excuse me. Good thing I didn't hit in. Ooh. Okay, here we go. H-Town back. Hazel is back. Thank you. Hello, my African affairs. How are you, my bro? I hope you're well. Hello, Darlene. Yeah, Hazel, they are paying for the name, but the problem is that they took something that Africans have been doing. I don't even know when they started carrying it, because I'm telling you, the first time I set foot there, they were already carrying it. That was 20 plus years ago. 20 plus years ago. So this is what this also tells me, Hazel. Because these big fashion brands, they hire designers and they pay those designers for their drawings and stuff and put their name on it. What that tells me is, obviously, your designers, they don't have no work to do. They can't even be creative enough to come up with their own stuff without taking from Africans. You see how that works? You see that? Get up. Get out. Oh, can you? I have no idea. I have no idea, Angie. I have no idea. Are they? Oh my goodness. Oh, see, you all are giving me true life over here. I did not know this stuff. Thank you, Virginia. No, there won't. Mm-mm. You are not going to find people who are that's who are not selfish in that capacity. You know? No. And there's going to be sleeping sheep to buy that bag and try to keep up. Of course. Of course they are. Of course they are. Of course they are. We can't expect any less from these so-called celebrities. COVID shut down, slow down their money. They would endorse any. Yes. Say it again. Say that again. Of course they will. Anything, baby. Anything. Anything. And there you go. But see, we want to. I'm going to give you an what do they call Tailfair Bags? Tailfair Bags is a black-owned bag company. Okay. And Tailfair bags sell out in minutes, baby. You can't even get a Tailfair bag. But you got people on. My cousin sent me some people. They are arguing over who bought the first tail bag in their respective cities. I said, girl, don't send that mess to me. I'm glad the black-owned business is winning, but why? Who cares who bought the first bag in their respective city? Like, really? We got pressing matters at hand, and you all are concerned with that? Bye. Power is becoming a key. Yes, it is a controlling one. Agreed, sister. Agreed. Hello, Mr. Pastor Shay. I hope you are well and the family is well. Dictated. No, baby. He fool and cheat. He's a fool. He's a fool. Because you know what's going to happen? All he is doing is opening the gates for a potential civil war. Look at history. Look at history. Watch tenets come down and how things repeat themselves. They may, and even though things are repeating themselves, it's repeating themselves in, let's say, industrialization. But it's really nothing new. It's historical. Deezer, how are you? Hello, Nicole B, and thank you for joining us. Thank you. Yes, you got to do that. Virginia says the executive excludes all and their staff in the house. Child, let me tell you something. See, so that should tell you something. Right there. Okay? We need to be learning something new for sure. Something. But no, we're too busy playing. See, we are too busy playing. Too busy. Okay? Too busy playing. That is for sure. Of course they are. And since we like a bunch of minutia, we're going to be susceptible because we like a bunch of minutia. Yeah. That's it. We like a bunch of minutia. Okay. Hello, my sister. How are you? Loving the braids in your picture. Deezer, the brother, I'm going to find his, Deezer, let me get his channel for you right now. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to get his channel for you, Deezer. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. All right. Let me put it in here for you, Deezer. Eezer. Okay. There he is, Deezer. You should have got it by now. All right. No, no. The designers are not creative. But you know what? Just when you said that, something else came into my mind as I read your comment. It is likely this is how Africa, the continent, continues to get taken over by the West. Think of this, and this could be what's happening. The the designer that brought this to Balenciaga and their, that they have these meetings and they'll vote and they'll say, okay, we're gonna push this through the fall collection, through the summer, like this. May have been on the continent and just saw all this stuff and came back like he had 900,000 designs, something of his own, and went and took it back. Because as I mentioned in the previous video, they also, if you go on their website, they also have the sagging pants. Hold on. I'm going to pull them up right now. Hold on. Let me pull them up right now. And then I'm going to pull it up right now. Just hang tight. Let me show you right here. Just hang tight. Let me see. Let me see. They're claiming all of this is a new collection. Okay, so hang tight. Well, keep in mind, that in terms of trademarks, it is hard to trademark fashion stuff. That's very hard to do. It is very hard to do that. That's why when you see a lot of these designer styles, you'll see a store like H&M, Top Shop and stuff, to almost replicate the same thing, of course, with a different quality as the one that you've seen elsewhere. If you remember, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago. It's a lady I buy from her all the time. I buy a lot of jewelry from her. She sells these what do they call these things? They're like body chains, like body harnesses and stuff. And she uses Swarovski crystals. Fashion Nova copied one of her designs and she put them on blast. Because what happened was somebody from their department, from their company, ordered from the woman and sent the stuff back. That happened to her and several other black designers. That happened to her and several other black designers. Okay, I'm trying to go now to, hold on, my watch is going off. Okay, I'm trying to go in here now to see. I want you to see this mess. I'm trying to see, it's coming up with something. Hold on. See, it is giving me, hold on. Hold on. Let me go over here. Okay, so I am not signed into these other social media platforms because I could not get into their website. Apparently they don't have a UAE website. Couldn't get in there. And can't get on Instagram because I don't have my login. Child. Now y'all know I'm special. You know I'm special. But I wanted to show you the picture of these sagging pants. These sagging pants are almost $2,000. The sagging pants are almost $2,000. The sagging pants. Okay. Let me see if I can see it in my phone. If I can see it in my phone, I will send it. Let's see. Balenciaga. Oh, I can show it to you through my phone. Let me see. Balenciaga. Let's see. Let me see. See, now this tells you something here. What this tells you is I don't even know how to spell it because for some reason it is not coming up. They must be called something else. Child, what do I know? Accounts. Let me see. Child, didn't work. Didn't work at all. Hold on. Here we go. Somebody Okay, yeah, I spelled it wrong. I Balin. If you want to come on to. Oh, here we go. See, I spelled it wrong. I'm special. So let me find this for you. Oh, interesting. Now look at. I don't even know if you can see this. Why all of a sudden now they only got 7 posts? What happened to all the posts? What happened to all the posts? Hold on. I'm going to try to click on the link and see if it comes up. Okay. Let me click on the link and let's see. Okay, it says, see, it won't let me in here. It would not let me in here because I sure wanted you to see. I surely wanted you to see these pants. I wanted you to see this, the mess, the mess. Okay, and we are going to be sitting around here buying the mess, and they are called they were called track trousers. They were called Trex trousers. You are welcome, Diesel. You are welcome. Yes, Hazel. But Hazel, this is what they do. This is what they do. Yes, the prison of sagging so they can be banging has. Yes. Uh-huh. But we as a people are going to follow the mess. We're going to follow the mess. Watch what I tell you. It's getting ready to go down. We're going to follow the shenanigans. Yes, we are. Because that's how we are. That's what we do. When we got a bigger mess going on here with the fool in chief. With the fool in chief. And just as my girl here, Ijoma says, or was that Hazel, one of the other persons talking about the basic waivers to exclude people in Congress. Understand something. You are a tax-paying American. The people that are in governmental positions are supposed to work for your money because that's how they get paid. But what it seems to be happening right now is that you're working for them. You pay their salaries. You let them have this fantastical health care that you can't even get on no job in America that you have sat on for 30 years. You would never have health care like that. But they get it. They get it. They got all kind of secret backdoor mess going on with these lobbyists to line their pockets. The minute they get out of office, they loaded. And you paying for that. But you say nothing. Malcolm X always talked about the sheep. But he also talked about at some point the chicken was going to come home to roost. Sometimes, and you've probably seen this just in life, there needs to be a little ignition happening. Something that it just ignites just a little bit. And then maybe it'll start to spread. Maybe. But in our case, will it spread? Will it spread? For us to do right one by one another and take care of our local communities. Because I say this all the time, and I have to continue to reiterate it. All of you folk are not coming on at Kabylon, baby, and I don't care if all of you folk don't come. I don't. I do not. One, I'm a very selfish person. That's just more for me to uncover. And two, hey, everything ain't for everybody. Everything ain't for everybody. Everything is not for everybody. And I'm cool with that. I can tell you right now, these Continental Africans cool with it too. Because most of them ain't thinking about your behind. So if they cool with it, I'm gonna be cool with it. But make no mistake, for those of you who sit out there and catch this replay and you like to talk bad about what happens on that Kebulon, and yes, there are things that happen on that Kebulon, just as there's things happening elsewhere. We want you to get all the frauds out. We want to get all the frauds out. People who are a detriment to their own, we want to get all of them out. Because stuff does happen. Stuff does happen. It is not all roses. And keep your why at the forefront of your mind. Keep your why. Got to be built for this. You got to be built for this. All right, let's see what we got over here. Savvy Entrepreneur says, "Oh, gentrification, us really no new trend." No, exactly. Exactly. Either it's in our DNA or we experience it firsthand. Yes, and they are going to continue to make money off of it. People on Southern Buzz coming in are not required. Of course not. And you all are paying for that. You know, I work abroad. I don't have that. Child. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Cultural appropriation is real. And as my sister Savvy Entrepreneur, she called it gentrification. We can use that. So they've gone from gentrifying these neighborhoods to gentrifying your clothing and bags. Straight out of Mama Alkebulon. And Kiki Palmer around here carrying it. Child. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I am confused. He told me, says, "Oh, listen. You got to be in order to get approved. Well, you know what? There's some scammers out here. In order to be approved, honey. Oh, one of my sisters is sending me a message. My sister, she watched the first video. She was messaging me. You saw when this stuff first went down, how these people were getting in trouble behind these PPP loans. Folks gonna get in trouble behind it too. One, they don't know how to think and be smart. They're gonna do egregious things because they want to be flashy, and that's the dumb call. Just dumb. Plain dumb. But all those businesses are not going to get $2 million. Remember, that money has to go through these banks. They got to approve you for that. You're going to have to show sales sheets, etc., etc. And so even if they have that, they're talking about a workforce shortage. Who are you going to get to work at? Just you and your husband, or you and your children? Who work in the business? Unless they remove child labor laws off the books, I mean, you're going to have your 5-year-old and your 6-year-old in there trying to stock shelves for you. I'm just asking. Tell me about it, sister. I want to know. The people want to know. Hey, the people want to know. I'm inclined to know what is really going on. But yes, honey, I'm just saying, it's just a mess going on with these people and all this. We putting all the kids on the books. Look at this. Terrible. That is hilarious. But you know, the blatant disrespect continues because we do nothing about it. We like a lot of foo-la-la. Foo-la-la. I'm just saying. We got to do better. We definitely have to do better. One, because our children's lives depends on it. Now, if you have an issue at your J to the O to the B and you're looking for a way to recuse yourself from Wopsa Nation, go and look on my community tab. If you go look at my community tab, I posted something from Brother Kareem out of 4 Cycles of Life. And in his video, he has a link that can help you. Use that link and go take care of your business. Okay? If there are ways that you're trying to seek about as well for getting off the rock, you know what to do. Do some research. Get yourself together. There's lots to be done. Okay? Lots. All right. I think it's good. We almost at 40 minutes. I want to thank you all for joining just for this ad hominem discussion. Okay? And all of that great stuff. All that great stuff. Watch what comes out this week. A lot of foo-la-la. Mess. We just love mess. We love mess so much. We loves it so much. But go over and check out Brother Eli. I am in Brother Eli's Academy. If you had got in when he first opened up his academy, it was what? It was $9.99, and then he ended up running a sale. He ended up running a sale some months after that, and it was still $99. But here's so many people. It's so many people in the academy now. He's so popular now. His academy price has gone up to $2K, and it's worth it. We have great discussions in there. Great discussions. I've just learned so much, and learning so much, and lining my pockets. In a decentralized manner. That's all. You know, there are many naysayers to this thing, but hey, there were naysayers to the .com. Keep your eyes open. Watch what's happening. All right, Lizzabitty is going to take you out. You've had your popcorn. Most people say your tea. One thing we want you to do, if you have not done so already, is and finally, because people have been pestering me for months about this Afro-Ethiopia song, I took it off TuneCore because it was more advantageous for me to use it this way. And it is an NFT. There's only 3,000. It's on OpenSea and it's on Rarible. And if you want the song, it is $10 in ETH. And this is how you get the song. All right, this is how you get it.
Looking at the height of my side, a beauty that you cannot deny. Oh, I love the Serengeti as I watch the sunrise. No matter where you come in.
Okay, so if you want the tune, there it is. Afro-Ethiopia. Yeah. All right. And I am working on some more NFTs. Remember, I said I'm learning something new. Yeah, you're never too old to learn. And on that note, Lizzabitty is going to take us out. You all have a good evening, a good day, in whatever part of the world you're in. Peace.